Snow covered the city like a soft white blanket, muffling every sound until the world felt hush and still. In every cozy home, families gathered around crackling fireplaces, their faces glowing in the warm light of Christmas trees. Children, their eyes wide with wonder, whispered secrets to each other about the magic that was about to unfold. Everyone believed that Christmas magic, the real, sparkling, heartwarming kind, came from Santa Claus and his team of flying reindeer. But that year, something was different. That year, the magic came from a little girl named Mila. Mila wasn't just any little girl. She had a special gift, a fire in her spirit that expressed itself through her feet. Mila loved to run. She didn't just walk or skip. She ran. She ran through the snowy streets, her red coat a vibrant splash of color against the pure white landscape. She dashed past shop windows that glowed with festive displays, her breath puffing out in little white clouds. She was faster than the winter wind, faster than the snowflakes falling from the sky, faster than anyone else in the entire city. Her laughter echoed through the quiet lanes as she raced, a melody of pure, unadulterated joy. As Christmas Eve settled over the city, the air grew thick with anticipation. The scent of gingerbread and pine needles drifted from every doorway. But then, something strange happened. The sky, which had been a calm, dark canvas dotted with stars, suddenly cracked with a sound that didn't belong. It wasn't the jingle of sleigh bells or the gentle fall of snow. It was a loud, jarring boom of thunder. A flash of dark lightning ripped across the heavens, and with it, a shadow fell over the festive night. Out of that rip in the sky, the time thief appeared. He was a figure made of swirling shadows and stolen moments, a dark silhouette against the joyful backdrop of Christmas. His purpose was cruel and simple, to steal the seconds, the minutes, and the very joy from Christmas night. With a flick of his shadowy wrist, clocks everywhere began to stutter and stop. The hands on the grand clock tower in the city square froze in place. Candles that had been flickering merrily on windowsills suddenly held their flames still, like frozen teardrops of light. Worst of all, high above the clouds, Santa's sleigh, which had been streaking across the sky, began to slow down, its magical speed draining away as if caught in invisible molasses. The festive cheer began to curdle into confusion and fear. Down on the street, Mila felt the change instantly. The rhythmic beat of her own heart, usually a steady drum accompanying her runs, suddenly faltered. The world around her seemed to be holding its breath. She looked up and saw the dark figure laughing silently as it siphoned the life out of her favorite night of the year. A surge of protective energy pulsed through her. This was her city, her Christmas, and she wouldn't let anyone steal it. Just as that determined thought crossed her mind, something incredible happened. It felt like the warmth of 1,000 suns, a powerful hum that vibrated right up to her core. It was a river of light flowing over the darkened rooftops, a beacon of hope against the encroaching gloom. With every powerful step she took, a stolen second was returned to the world. A clock hand ticked forward. With every joyful jump from one building to another, a frozen smile on a child's face thawed and returned to life. The city began to breathe again, one restored moment at a time. The time thief noticed. The dark figure turned its hollow gaze toward the streak of golden light that was undoing his work. He hissed in frustration and tried to trap her. He flung waves of temporal distortion at her, trying to mire her in pockets of slow motion. The air around Mila grew thick and heavy, trying to pull her back, to slow her down to a crawl. But Mila just laughed, a bright, clear sound that cut through the oppressive silence. "You can't steal Christmas," she shouted, her voice ringing with defiance. "It's not a thing you can take. It lives in our hearts." Her words seemed to give her even more strength. With a final, triumphant flash of golden light, she gathered all her energy and ran one last, magnificent circle around the entire city. She ran so fast she was just a blur, a ring of pure, radiant energy encircling the world below. As her golden trail connected, time snapped back into its proper place with a satisfying click. The grand clock tower's bells began to chime, their deep, resonant tolls echoing through the streets. The snow, which had hung suspended in the air, began to sparkle as it danced its way to the ground. And high above, Santa's sleigh, freed from the temporal prison, shot forward with renewed speed, the sound of jingling bells once again filling the night sky. Mila came to a stop on a quiet rooftop, her chest rising and falling gently. The golden light around her shoes faded, leaving her just a little girl in a red coat again. She stood there, breathing softly, a small, knowing smile on her face as she watched Santa's sleigh continue its magical journey across the stars. The world was safe, and Christmas was saved. Because sometimes the greatest heroes aren't the ones who fly through the sky or wield powerful magic. Sometimes they're the ones who simply run with all the love and courage in their hearts. Merry Christmas to all the little heroes out there. If you enjoyed this magical story, we'd be so grateful if you would like the video and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click that little notification bell so you never miss a new adventure. And now we want to hear from you. What kind of hero should we feature in our next story? Should it be a kid who can fly, a magical animal companion, or maybe a hero who gets their powers from snow and ice? Let us know all your amazing ideas in the comments below. We can't wait to read them. Thanks for watching.